Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's coverage of the Auto Club 200, the Victory Fuel Cup Series in action here at Auto Club Speedway in sunny Southern California. My name is Brady Hanna. Beside me in the booth is Tony Solari. And Tony, we are at a big, wide, fast, almost a super speedway here for these guys here at California. The skies are clear, the temps are high, and the racing is going to be a lot of fun.
Yes, I like to refer to it now as the ghost track because it does not exist anymore, and it's only in virtual world. But it's a fan favorite. It's a driver favorite. I know a lot of drivers that really like this place, and yeah, it's big and it's wide and it's fast, and it's and that's why they love it. But it's bumpy, and it's never going to get a repave, so they're going to have to manage that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm dropping some frames here too. Hope you guys are able to view what we got going on here out on a Club Speedway. We'll jump real quick as we're running low on time to our race info here. You'll see the track is a D-shaped 1.5 mile oval, and there's a lot of room to race here on this track.
Oh yeah, I mean we're definitely used to seeing some 3 wide, obviously 2 wide, but I dare I say we're going to see 4, maybe even a 5 wide. It can be done, and if you can get your car hooked up, and if you got to make a move, and there is some track availability for you.
For sure, it's going to be a lot of side-by-side racing, high line, low line, through the middle. How do you choose? Well, We're going to find out here at California Speedway. A lot of fun racing here on tap. We'll throw it over to our starting lineup for the Auto Club 250, the Victory Fuel Cup Series. All right, on pole tonight for the Victory Fuel Cup Series is going to be the 5. That is Michael Collin, his Toyota. He's going to take the pole here, starting from the best seat in the house here, first position into turn 1. You got Wyatt Huntley in the number 22 Ford, who's going to start on the outside row after a great pole run at Gateway, backing it up with a second place here tonight at Auto Club. Got Matthew Robinson in the number 11 Ford. He's going to start P3. To his outside is going to be the 41 Ford. That is Trevor Earhart. Starting P5, number 45, that is Tyler Harrison in a Toyota. Starting 6 beside him, it's going to be Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. in that number 28. The 61 of Joshua Gaiman is going to start P7, and starting beside him on that row is going to be Carter Lenz. Starting 9th is the number 94. That is Tyler Bowers. And to the outside, round out the top 10, that is the number 16 of Justice Murphy. Starting P11, that is Julio Villalobos. And on the outside, starting in 12th, is the number 67. That is Parker Johnston. Starting P13, the 98, Nick Alfred, your points leader. And to his outside, the 14th position goes to the 03, his teammate, Brian Dixon. Starting P15, the number 19 Victory Fuel Ford of Richie Coy. Starting 16th is going to be the number 14 Chevrolet of Lane Allen. 17th is going to go to the 29 of Nick King. And starting P18, the number 68, that is Bill Miller.
All right, we've got Kevin Ruff starting 19th in the car number 99. Lewis Meglin, car 43, starting 20th. Ben Tracy, car 33, starting 21st. David Duran, starting 22nd in the 88 car. In the 48 car, you have Jamie Knopf in the 23rd spot. Ryan Huff in the 24th spot in the 93. Tyler Tipton in car number 10 in the 25th spot. Tim Wortman Jr. in the car 83 in the 26th spot. Jonathan Atkins in the Jonathan's always in a different place where he needs to be. Trevor Keefe actually in 27th spot though in the 15. William Lark in the 24 in the 28th spot. TJ Bartell in the car 4 in 29th. Wayne Grossi 7 in car 30th spot. JC Evans 31st spot in the 09. Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. 32nd in car 60. Donnie Batiste in the 33rd spot in car 64. And then you've got Jonathan Atkins in the 34th spot in car 57. All right, so 34 car field, pretty good field for this gone track from old.
Yep, and as always on Build Week, we're having issues not only with the program, but now we're having issues with the paint scheme. So hopefully they pop up and populate as we get going here at Auto Club Speedway. These guys rolling through 3 and 4, getting ready to get a start here. On your front row, Wyatt Huntley, Michael Call.
Yeah, let's hope to see some good action tonight.
All right, pace car is going to peel off here. We're going to get this start underway here at Auto Club as the pace car is going to take a left. No, we're going to go one extra lap here, trying to get everybody sorted out here. And we got a lot of guys going to the rear, Tony. Going to start from the rear and even some starting from pit road.
I was going to say that, but now that we got the extra lap, yeah, we had 7 guys actually total right now. 7 guys with EOLs, and actually Julio Villalobos is starting from the pits today. So he's going to have to climb up. But we have we have a caution, stage caution at lap 25. So if he does not go a lap down, he should be able to get that lap back.
We'll take a look at the points as they do their second pace lap here. Tyler Harrison actually tied with Nick Alford. We got co-points leaders tonight. Tim Wortman, Brandon Fetterplace, Nick King, all right there close together. Richie Coy not far behind as well. These guys looking to make a step forward in the points tonight as we're only completed 4 of the 9 races. We're hitting halfway tonight.
Yeah, definitely. It's starting to come down to crunch wire. We're almost halfway through. We're going to be having holidays soon in a couple of weeks as well. So I don't know how much guys are going to even be available. So if you're in there tonight, you got to make this happen. And it looks like a little survival tonight. So hopefully we're going to see some guys just take it easy and be there at the end. I mean, we got 125 laps. It's going to be a pretty long race. These guys are doing, 39, 40-second laps. So just be calm, make good moves, hope for a long run, keep that car under you. We might even get some fuel mileage tonight, too. You never know.
That's true. Again, the stage is lap 25. The race is 125. We're about ready to get going. I usually don't like these delays, but they gave us time to go through the points and look at the schedule, and now we're set. We got the paint schemes loaded. We're ready to rock and roll here at California Auto Club Speedway. As they come down, Michael Call leads them down. Wyatt Huntley on the outside. Green flag is out, and we're off and racing into turn 1.
All right, everybody's moving along pretty good so far. Nothing too out of the ordinary. It's a lot of single file, but you can see right in turn 1, you got 3-4 different lanes showing up.
Absolutely, everybody all over the place trying to find juke and jive and find a way through that corner, the fastest way around as you see them get close, but everybody makes it through turn 1 as they head down the backstretch into turn 3.
Well, they got to remember, it is lap 1, so we got a long way to go. Be easy right now. Well, we got like a 3-way battle for a lead.
Yeah, the 5 car in the wall a little bit there. It's going to let the 11 of Matthew Robinson slip through. He's going to take the lead and lead lap 1 here. Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. follows him through for second. So our pole sitter back to third after lap 1.
Wow. Yeah, that was a crazy turn of event, especially with 1 lap in. Here comes the 3, though. Fitzpatrick Jr. No, the 28, not the 3.
You see, you did it too. I know, I've been doing that. Yeah.
He was starting to get under. It looked like he was going to try and make a move here. Definitely running a much lower line, and I think he can on the early end of the run here with the tires. But once the tires start wearing out a little bit, you're going to see a lot of guys maybe migrating up towards the top.
Yeah, bottom or top, what is your... you got a lot of options here for sure. And they're single file for the top 5, but there's still some battles going on. Well, I say single file on the straightaway. You want to get that draft down the straight, but in the corner, that's where everybody kind of fans out.
Yeah, everybody's got a preferred way to entry and exit on this track, and it's some of the cars got that thing hooked up towards the bottom. Some guys like to ride that wall like a Kyle Larson, and you look at the number 5, he's doing his Kyle Larson impersonation right now.
Battle for second. Carter Lenz looks to the inside of Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. Jr. is going to be one of those long run cars. He always is, but he's having to fend off Carter Lenz right here for second.
Well, yeah, no fuss, no muss out of him. He's one of those guys. I think everybody got their number from him last week, but the way he was able to save tires, he did win last week. So people kind of saw his hand towards the end of this, and you never know. I don't know what the fuel mileage is, to be quite honest with you. So we're going to be kind of in a guessing game here with that. But we'll see. Some of these guys might actually be able to have it. I'd assume maybe 40 laps.
There was definitely some discussion about his fuel saving last week after what he did in Chicagoland.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a caution. We got
we got
cars up against the wall. Is that the 5? Oh, it's Nick Alford, and he just gets T-boned there by somebody coming in late.
Yeah, whining. I was watching a little bit of a gaggle behind him, but yeah, caution came in front of him.
Yeah, I was watching that 3 and 4 wide back there too, and we saw smoke in front. So first caution of the night. Let's go back and look, see what happened here between the two Nicks, Nick Alford, Nick King. They're showing up. Nick King, Nick Alford side by side off turn 4. Contact. Yeah, it looks like somebody just did not leave room. And we got one, I think it's Joshua Gaiman spinning in front of him there as well.
Yeah, well, that's the one I was looking at because I saw the orange car going through the grass there. And yeah, he tapped the wall, got really loose, and it drove him right down it, completely independent of whatever else happened.
So, Nick Alford just got tight there and just squeezes Nick King into the wall. And they go sliding down the front stretch. Yeah, we'll look and see what happened to Joshua Gaiman there in front of him. Unfortunately, Nick Alford slides down right in front of the 09 there, and 09 kind of T-balls him there at the end. Now, I don't think they got much damage, but certainly didn't want to get involved there. Let's see.
Yeah, wow.
What happened to Josh? Josh here off the corner. Up in the wall. Oh, and he gets loose and sideways, and this all happening independently of the wreck that was behind him.
Right in front of him, yeah. Actually, it looked like the 09 of J.C. Evans got into the side of Nick Alford, just trying to come to a stop there. Couldn't get the car wound down in time. He tried.
On board with J.C. Evans here, coming out of the corner, seeing all the smoke, slowing down. Okay, just right in the door of the 98 there.
Yeah, he had the 4 on the outside, so he probably didn't know where the 4 was. All right, well, Nick King's in.
One more on board Nick King here coming off turn 4. Just ran out of room there. Up in the wall. I like the paint scheme on the 98 though. A little smoke.
Yep.
I mean, a little smoke. A little snow is what I meant.
Yeah, he's got it snow covered.
He had some smoke there too after that.
Well, it could be smoke or snow, depending on the shading. All right, Bill Miller's on exit right now. I had to see a few guys that came in. The 03 of Brian Dixon was in as well. Yeah, looks like who else is out there? The 93 was in for a bit. That's Ryan Huff. Still trying to get used to some of these new names and new car numbers here. We got a couple of new guys for the C season. The King is out, so yeah, looks like everybody was able to recover from that.
Just doing some touch-up on here.
And right now we got Matthew Robertson leading the pack. Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. in the 28 to his outside. Then you have Carter Lynn's Michael Call, 3 and 4, and then Tyler Bauer and Tyler Harrison in 5 and 6. So we got a little battle of the Tylers in the row 3 there. But they are doubled up and they are getting ready to go green here. They're just on the back straight, a couple of corners to go.
Yeah, unfortunately, some of the numbers are not showing up on the display. Trying to fix that. Again.
It's build week.
Yes.
You know?
Some say you shouldn't run league races on a build week.
That's right, yeah. And I don't see anybody in chat, so if you're out there, say hey, like, subscribe if you haven't, and we are getting ready to go green. Pace car is coming in right now.
Pace car is off. It's going to be Matthew Robinson leading them down. Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. on the outside rows. They're coming to the restart zone. Green flag flies, and we're off and racing once again.
A little less hectic start there, but Matthew in the 11 jumps out to an early lead here. Didn't really take off too much, though. They're right on him. Here comes Fitz trying to make a move on the outside there. Man, we got 3 wide right now, the 22, the 99, and the 19. Just behind our lead pack of 6.
Hey.
Okay, Richie still got Kevin Ruff side by side right there.
Boy, close racing, close to the wall off the corner there as well. As they head down the front stretch, Robinson's going to hold on right now. Fitzpatrick Jr. close racing with Carter Lenz there as they come across the line into turn 1.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys up there in that top 10 right now that are getting a little too close for comfort. We have not even hit lap 10 yet, guys.
Hard racing all the way through here. Second place still under contention, but we got a 3 wide back there for about 10th. Durand in the middle of this. You got Justice Murphy there up front. Wyatt Hunley. Wayne Grassi in the middle.
Going to be 2 lanes of 3 wide here in a minute.
You got Jamie Knopf in that mess as well. You got Trevor Keith there. Trevor Earhart.
Still 3 wide. Wayne in the middle of that.
Can they make it 4? They're trying.
It's almost there.
Racing off the corner, man. It is inches apart there coming off turn 2.
They almost went from 3 wide to 5 wide. I'm not going to lie. They look like 5 wide for a second. Ooh, Wayne gets a little loose there in the middle of that pack.
Well, we got a battle for the lead.
Little bump in the back.
Looks like Jamie Knopf heading down pit road, sliding his tires. He's going to get to pit road, but I don't think he wanted to pit there. That's unfortunate.
He did not.
But we do have a battle for lead. Robinson trying to hold on against Carter Lenz. Lenz on the inside of him. Can't hang there. The 11's going to get a great run off the corner and maintain the lead.
Clean air right now.
Here comes Call on the inside of Carter Lenz now to retake second spot. Your Pulsar trying to get back to the front. Behind him is 2, almost 3 wide. Lenz, there's Tyler Harrison sliding right up in front of Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. He's not going to like that.
No. And I had to go back and look at Jamie Knopf. Yeah, he had a little bit of an incident. He checked up. I think he got a little bit of help from Wayne Grassi there. And he unfortunately was caught speeding on pit road. So he is officially a lap down right now. It's all right, though. With stage coming quickly, he should be able to get that lap down.
Well, these guys still racing side by side up here, trying to find somewhere to ride. Actually, it don't look like they're doing much riding at all. Carter Lenz slides up in front of the 5, smacks the wall. Here comes Michael Call back to the inside. Got an issue with Ryan Huff. He's sliding sideways. And looks like he's going to come to a stop and bring out our second caution of the night.
Ouch. Yeah, he just got loose coming out of turn 4 there.
Let's first go back to Jamie Knopf. See if we can see what happened to him coming off the corner. Just bottled up behind the 22 there, and the 7's right on his back bumper. Unfortunately, I think he gets loose. I mean, there was contact, but then I think he just got loose from the arrow of the car being right on his back bumper, and unfortunately sends him into pit road. And then we'll see what happened to Ryan Huff coming off the corner here.
Fortunately for Jamie, he's going to get his lap back this lap, so that wasn't too detrimental to his night.
And Ryan Huff,
yeah, just got loose.
Yeah.
Locked it down. I mean, I'm kind of surprised the caution came up, but then I see Jamie fly by after a second or two. And that's what did it. All right, well, they're going to re-rack them and stack them here. I don't see really pit road being all that busy.
All right. Well, Michael Call, yeah, still your leader here. Finally got the team names working in here, too. So Lightning Fast Motorsports leading the way here with the 11, the 5 in second. A little fake there coming to pit road. Nobody takes. Well, we got a few takers. We got Robert Fitzpatrick, Richie Coy, David Duran, Lane Allen, Wyatt Hunley, Nick King, and others coming down pit road.
I wonder what the strategy with that is. I mean, what do they have for tires here?
5 sets.
5 sets. So
in the pits.
You're going to be maybe taking another one, obviously, for the stage.
I think I feel like you'll be
probably not going to hurt you. Yeah, you'll probably be all right.
Yeah, I think we just watched Lane Allen miss his pit stall there.
Definitely don't want to miss your pit stall. But yeah, this is not the pit you're looking for.
I mean, I would say splash of fuel, but you got fuel to make it to the stage.
Yeah.
But you've got 5 sets of tires in the pits, and Auto Club's been kind of known to get those green flag runs. So maybe you take a set here, and it doesn't really affect your strategy going forward.
Well, I was hearing in some of the practice chat, they were burning off about 10% of their tires in 6 laps. So we've already done 15 laps. So I'd assume that some of these guys are probably in the 80 percentile for the right sides. And this might be a pretty big advantage if they can get through the field. And with as wide as the track is, they just might need to find a lane or make a lane, and they might be able to get some stage points out of it. Definitely guys we're gonna have to watch here. Fitzpatrick, Lane, Richie Coy. Who else was some of the guys that came down?
I think
Tyler
everybody
Tipton
from about 18th on back stopped for the most part. Here comes William Lark back in. Lane's decided to stay out, though, so I don't know if he missed a stall or just took fuel only.
He did miss a stall. That's right. I'm sorry.
All right, we're doubled up, 2 by 2.
Yeah. Nick King, Wyatt, just going through the field here, seeing who's behind. TJ Bartel, Lewis Meglin, J.C. Evans. Yeah, a lot of these guys. All right, so we got a lot of guys with taking tires.
And again, even if they pitted, do you take fuel? Do you take tires? Some of these guys opted for fuel only, or at least it looked like that the Fitzpatrick only took fuel only. Maybe he took tires. I'm not sure. Tire changes so fast now that it's hard to tell.
I'll go back and let me see what he did. Yeah, again, I don't know why you'd want to stay with fuel, but yeah, he did. He just took fuel only.
Well, if you want to get out of the Hornet's nest, I hate to tell him, he kind of ended up middle of the pack here and right in the middle of the eye of the storm. So it's going to be going to have to be some tiptoeing here done. But these guys up front are racing pretty hard. Maybe you want to get out of that mess and hopefully survive for the end of this race. We'll have to see how that plays out for them as they come through 3 and 4. Pace car hits pit road. They're going to hit the restart zone here for a restart after our second caution. Green flag is out. Michael Robinson gets a great start. Michael Call, not so much, as he's side by side with Carter Lenz with help from Tyler Bowers from behind.
Yeah, they were getting pretty checked up towards the back end of the field, too. And there's a gaggle right now. 29 making it wide. Nick King with Lane Allen on the outside. And another little chop up there. Looks like Joshua in the 61 got kind of backed up there.
3 by 3 as they head into 3
Michael
and 4.
Call underneath Matthew Robinson right now, going for that lead.
Here he comes to the inside.
Door.
5 trying to retake the lead. The 11 gets a great run off the corner, though. It's going to maintain that lead. And it looks like Call's going to try to go up and block, and that's not going to work. Tyler Bowers to the inside. Oh, we got a car. I thought the car was sideways, but that was just Richie Coy getting some help from the car from behind there down the front stretch. There's 3 wide back there as well. Just racing all over the place.
We're going to be 3 wide for 3 right now. Here comes Tyler Bauer now trying to get underneath the 11 here for the lead. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it at work, though, with that clean air and that outside line.
Is he going to try a slide job like we've seen? He better not, because the 11 is still there. Robinson's strong on that outside. It's going to retake the lead off turn 4 and maintain the lead.
Yeah, he had him clear mid-corner, but man, that outside line does just throws you around the track here. Now he's got a great lead here. I don't know if Tyler Bauer in the 94 is going to be able to get to him.
That looked a little. Oh, he's loose right there. Very loose in front of Bowers there. Bowers going to look to the inside as Tyler lost all that momentum coming off the corner, and he's going to have a nose ahead as a hit in the 3.
This might be the slide job you've been asking for. He could probably make it work this time. And he does.
There. He's clear. He's going to move up in front of the
and
11.
3 wide for 3 back there.
Here comes the 11 back to the inside with that run off the corner, though. Yeah, meanwhile, they're racing hard back there behind him as well. Too much to watch here.
There's 5 cars right now battling for that 3rd spot.
5 car up in the wall a little bit there.
And we haven't even hit stage yet, boys.
They're still battling for this lead, too. It looks like Tyler Bowers is finally going to get the lead on the straight here as he leads off into turn 3. He's dedicated that bottom, though, as Robinson's up at the top.
Yeah, he's definitely be able to kind of hang on to it down there. And, again,
Ryan Huff in trouble again back here. He's in the wall once again back there as he keeps it straight this time, though. He is off the pace.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's getting freight train.
Trevor Earhart touching the wall there. We got one loose. That is Joshua Gaiman loose in turns 1 and 2. Spins in front of the field. Can they make it? Sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
A little bit of contact with cars going by. The caution flies.
And per the rules, this will be the stage.
That's right. We were getting close to stage break there as well. 21, so this will end the race to the stage.
Yeah, the 10 got a little piece of that, and so did the 60 of Fitzpatrick Sr. And the 10 is Tyler Tipton. So, yeah, they both got minimal contact from that.
All right, well, we're going to see a bunch of pit stops here.
Joshua towed it back to the pits, too, so.
Let's go back and look at our best one tire auto care instant replay coming through turns 1 and 2. That's our leader. That is not the guy that wrecked. Hold on. Here we go. Joshua Gaiman. Loose off the corner right in front of, oh, who is that just missed him? The gray car?
Yeah, I didn't see who missed him. I just was keeping an eye on who hit him.
I'm going to look and see if I can find. Was that Durand? See if it is Durand. We're right on board here. No, he's farther back. I think he does sneak through here as well.
Parker Johnson, I believe. Wortman. Tim Wortman.
Oh, really? All right, our Wortman. All right. He's going to win this season. He knows how to drive these things, and he's going to show us how to get through the wreck here. Let's go aboard and watch him work. 61 gets loose right in front of him. Oh, no, where do I go? Where do I go? And he misses him. Oh, man.
He slammed on the brakes and kind of gave the car a little wiggle waggle and got right through there. Wow, that's
crazy.
That's some good moves. Especially, too, this car does not like those kind of changes that quick. It really upsets it. And he was able to get up pretty good.
One more time. 61 sideways. He slams on the brake sideways, goes to the top, leaves the lane at the top for any cars coming by, too, which is smart. And gets it done right there.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
All right, we have had pit stops. It looks like everybody came down. Robinson maintains the lead. Michael Cull up to second. Cavanagh up to third. Tyler Bowers falls to fourth.
We got a little bit of chat happening out there, so good to see you guys in there. I see somebody says the car is, I'm not going to say it on stream, but I'll agree. It is. That's why we're in the booth.
Somebody laughing at Tim there. I tell you what, that was a heck of a save by Tim. Reached sweet move of the race there, Tony.
Yep.
So far.
When are we going to have the whatchamacallit move of the race?
Oh,
That's
goodness.
what I'm looking for. If we're going to have the sweet move, we got to have the whatchamacallit move. I'm sorry.
I don't
It's
know
gotta
what
happen.
I don't know what that would entail.
Nobody does. That's why it's whatchamacallit.
All right, we're gonna get lined up here for a restart after. How many cautions have we had? Here, let's throw a graphic up.
This will be our third one, and it will be the stage.
3 cautions, 2 lead changes. I don't believe that. I think they've swapped it more than that, but whatever. Matthew Robinson currently leading. Michael Call, Kevin Ruff, Tyler Bowers, Carter Lenz.
Matthew must have had a pretty good pit because Tyler Bauer was leading when the stage came out, and he dropped a couple spots back there.
Dropped to 4th, yeah. Biggest mover so far? It's almost a tie, but I think Kevin Ruff's got it by a position, up 16 spots to 3rd. Got Trevor
I got
Keith.
one better for you. Trevor Keith, yeah, 20 spots.
Yes, but yeah, okay.
And Wayne Grassi's in there too. He's got 19.
All right, Pacer's going to pull off this time by. Matthew Robinson retakes the lead. Michael Call back up there in 2nd, trying to get back to where he started, which is that 1st position. You got Kevin Ruff, Tyler Bowers, Carter Lenz, Trevor Earhart, Trevor Keith, Tyler Harrison, Justice Murphy, Nick King. Your top 10. As they come down, pace car pulls off. We enter the restart zone. Matthew Robinson leads them down. Green flag comes out, and we are off and racing once again. And again, that 5 car, it looks like he wiggled a little bit on the start.
Yeah, he's definitely not getting the launch. He's started on that front row a couple times already, and just not having it. Although we've seen that outside line just not really prevail. That when the leader can go in the green or go in the restart zone, it's so hard for that second lane to get moving.
He got his momentum up on the outside that time. He's going to come by the 11, going to retake the lead down the backstretch. He's out front now over the 11 of Robinson, who's now fighting Kevin Ruff. And here comes Carter Lenz trying to make it 3 wide on the outside.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's in the wall on the outside.
I thought they were going to pitch the 11 down there, but he was able to kind of wiggle his way back up to the top there and kind of stay in Michael Call's tracks.
Here comes Tyler Bowers looking to the inside of Kevin Ruff. And Kevin on the inside of Carter Lenz, and Carter Lenz on the inside of Matthew Robinson. Almost 4 wide through the corner, but they go single file as they head off turn 2.
Well, Matthew really took the tall lane there, and you can see that the run he's getting out of the backstretch because of it. He wants to lead back, and he's gonna stick that outside line and keep that momentum up. And I have a feeling he might be able to get there in another lap or so.
He's definitely able to wrap that top pretty well.
He's waiting for that open lane on the top side to get there, and I think he might have it here.
See what happens here in turn 1. The 5 runs up the track, tries to cover off the 11, although the 5's been up there before too. Here comes Carter Lenz trying to run harder than both those guys coming off the corner.
Whoa, they're getting a little tight there. It looked like Matt King, or Nick King, got a bumper off the 16 there. Man, there's a gaggle of cars fighting for 15th right now in and around that area. Oh, man. They are slowly starting to get it sorted, but no, they're still 3 wide back there. Wortman in the middle of that. Here comes Lane Allen now to make it 3 wide.
Yeah, that's the 28 of Fitzpatrick Sr. there in the middle, the 28.
Yeah. Well, they just got Tim Wortman, and yeah, now they're picking up and got Robert Jr. there. Wow. They're starting a single file. They started to sort it out now, thankfully.
It's so hard to watch all the action that goes on here because it's so wide in the corners. You can't see everything that's going on. Plus, all these guys racing all over the track for every position. It's hard to know where to look. Here they are trying to make it 3 wide off turn 4. Richie's going to back out of that, but got Richie Coy, Villalobos right there, Tyler Harrison. Here comes Wayne Grassi to interject himself into the conversation.
Yeah, continuing to kind of creep up and get a few more spots out of that hard charger there. He's definitely coming through the field. We got a lead now. The lead change is almost under fire here. Matthew Robinson and Michael Call finally came to a head. Matthew Robertson, though, took the low line. I can see the slide jump coming up here.
Is he going to slide up in front of him? Yes, he's going to. And here comes the 5 to switch back to the inside. Take that run. He gets off the top, and he's going to maintain the lead there. Now he's going to swipe right back in front of the 11. We had a lot of swiping tonight.
Yes, he swiped left and then swiped right back in front of it. Crazy action going on up front. I mean, crazy action going on all over the track.
Another single file down the backstretch.
I've been trying to get out of the blimp cam, but on a track like this, you need to be in it to see everything that's going on. Oh, Nick King getting a little loose coming down. Hopefully he's going to miss the pit entry.
Oh, he's going to bring out the caution. Caution is out once again. And we're seeing some of the same guys, too, have issues with their car control week after week. And unfortunately, that's going to lead to some issues with their IPR in the league as well.
Yes, Season D is a lot of the reason why we have a lot of the new faces is it's open for a lot of guys as far as recruitment to go for the big 2026 season coming up here in February. So we want a good, clean group of guys, and stuff like that can negatively affect if you're going to be in this series come February.
So caution for the third. His third or
That'll
fourth
be
time?
Our
Fourth
That'll
time
be our fourth
tonight. You know, I said something about green flag runs, and we will probably get one. But it's been, it's not been terrible, but we've only got like a 10-lap run so far tonight.
Well, yeah, lap 31 with 4 cautions, and one of them wasn't even really. It was the stage, but it wasn't really the stage. So, that's less than 10 laps. If you figure it on an average. And we still have a little over, or a little under 90, I should say. So I don't know if we're going to see people coming down for gas here. I can't imagine that they have more than 50 laps of gas.
Yeah, 94 laps to go. You still need of course, you need to stop from here. It almost.
Well, definitely, yeah. I can see people going in now to top off, but it's not going to be enough. Especially, too, we did have that early caution, so I don't know what exactly it's going to do to fuel mileage. I guess I can test, but it's not really going to give me an accurate number.
Well, I can look.
Oh, yeah,
unfortunately,
you got a cheat sheet.
Having dropped frames again.
Yeah, I am actually seeing that. Well, we got a big group of takers, to be honest. $13 cars stayed out. So the top 13 will have no tires, I assume.
Yeah, we get some drop frames. I'm not really sure why this happens on Monday nights.
And it looks like Justice Murphy is the first guy out with tires. Yeah, a few guys came in and topped off, and the rest of them look like they got some tires there. I'm just waiting for them to hit the scoring pylon so I can reset my view here and who's in what. All right, so yeah, that's Justice Murphy, 19th right now. He is the first guy with fresh tires. Everybody pretty much behind him also has tires. So that includes Fitzpatrick Sr., Tim Wortman, Lane Allen, Louis Meglin, Wyatt Huntley, Brian Dixon, Donnie Batiste, Nick King, and TJ Bartella is one lane. TJ has disconnected, so he might be out for the night.
All right, we are double file down the back stretch. Apologies for the drop frames. I'm going to have a word with my service provider, which, by the way, I will let you know is Spectrum Internet, which is causing our issues. So if you guys want to know what to avoid, there's what you need to avoid.
Yeah, Matthew Robinson, lead, Michael Call. Michael Call looks like he took the outside line here to start us out.
All right, outside lane for Michael. Robinson in the inside lane. You got Trevor Earhart, Carter Lenz, Kevin Ruff, your top five as they come through 3 and 4. Pace car's going to peel off down pit road. And we're going to see the green flag as they enter the restart zone. Let's see if he can get a better start on the outside. He is leading this time, so he should be able to jump away from these guys. Green flag is out. Good start. And now Matthew Robinson is the one having issues getting this going. He kind of wiggles left and right. Now getting a good push from Carter Lenz behind him.
It makes it so hard to time that, especially too. You're trying to look at that guy, and hopefully you don't have the wheel turned, just because you're looking in that direction.
Wait
for him to fire off. Yeah.
Behind Michael Call. This guy's head down the backstretch.
Yeah, Michael got a good jump out there too. He's got almost 3/10 lead already. Let's see how long he stays down on the bottom though, because you know where the 11's going to be running. He's going to be on the high side, and he's going to try and capitalize on that momentum.
And Tyler Tipton up the track just a little bit right there in front of everybody. Able to hang on to it though, and I think stay off the wall as well.
I'll tell you, they all look nice and tidy going down the back or the front straight, but then they get into the corners, and it's like everybody scatters and fans out.
Mm-hmm. And that's what's fun about this track, but it also can be very frustrating because there's so much room for the guys you're fighting with to use that you never really know where they're going as far as in the corner. It can be fun, but it can be frustrating if you're trying to hold somebody off. Hey, Carter Lenz in the wall again off turn 4.
Yeah, they were just 3 wide for a second there in the back running for 10th. They finally sorted that out.
They are kind of 3 wide back here in the back. Lane Allen trying to work his way around some traffic here. J.C. Evans back there as well. Tim Wortman. Bull Lobos in front of him.
They had a little battle there with the 34 and the 48. At least I say the 34, but was it the 34? Maybe not a big. I don't see a better place out here tonight.
I said 34 and 48.
Well, I know Jamie was. They were running side by side. They were 3 wide a little while ago.
Tyler Harrison, David Durand.
Well, that's the 94. I'm sorry, it wasn't the 34. There's the fin for the car makes it look like it's a 3.
Crazy racing back here. As meanwhile, looks like Matthew Robinson's retaking the lead up front here around Michael Call.
There goes Trevor Earhart.
Earhart trying to get his first win of the season. Around the top of Michael Call. Michael as well trying to get that first win. Robinson's got one.
Yeah, Trevor's trying to make that outside line work there, and like to kind of shut the door on him. Definitely up the lane a
Oh,
little
Michael
harder than
Carl
that.
loose. Michael Carl loose right in front of the Earhart there. Hangs on to it, but he loses a lot of momentum, and it did touch the wall off the corner and cost Earhart a couple positions as Kevin Ruff and Carter Lenz go around.
Wow. Lenz just threaded a needle right between the two of them. Here comes Richie Coy back into the picture now, sitting in the top 5.
It's a run off the corner. The run there as Earhart gets off the corner really nicely there.
Richie's been hugging that low line. I've been noticing that, but he loves that low line. So you don't usually see him running the top lane, but it's really where you want to be if you want to try and make this pass happen.
Behind him, here comes Nick Alford getting back into the picture after that contact with Nick King earlier.
Jamie Knopf right now, too. Right on the bumper, Alfred. I know that's just 67. He's on the bumper. He was lapped down not too long ago, too. So got pushed down. Got a speeding penalty entering pit. Wow, double 3 wide action going there. Jamie takes the inside lane there.
Close racing action in front of him. It's Trevor Keith on the apron trying to make a contact with a car that ducks out right there.
Yeah, they were splitting Nick Alford.
Was that Duran?
Was off pace.
That was Duran. Yeah, Nick sideways. 48 does a slide job back there behind us on Trevor, or on Parker Johnston actually.
Yeah, that's where the action's happening right now. These guys are all bunched up. And it's like they fan out, but they just don't know where everybody's going to come back into.
Four wide off the corner right there. And they make it work. They get back to 3.
Wow.
Oh, we do have a caution, though. We've got an issue. Looks like it's Nick King involved once again. Go back and see what happened. Our best one trying auto carry instant replay.
That was the dreaded turn 4.
He just gets loose again right in front of another car. Who is that?
That was, I think Fitzpatrick Senior.
Huh. That's right on board.
Unfortunately, he had nowhere to go right in front of him.
He loses control of his car right in front of Fitzpatrick there.
Yeah, I don't know if he had any time to react. I mean, I don't know if he even noticed Nick getting that loose in front of him. The way the car was yawed. Well, a little bit. Smoke started happening, but
things happen fast.
Oh, yeah.
At Auto Club, we've got leaders in the pits. A lot of them, but we've got some stand out as well. Looks like everybody's in the pits except for Richie Coy stays out. Justice Murphy stays out. And I think everybody else has hit pit road.
Interesting. I mean, I assume everybody knows that they're going to still have to probably pit one more time, but with the little amount of cars that are pitting right now, and I know some of these guys, Richie Coy, he hasn't taken tires since the lap 21, 22, when the stage flew, or when the caution flew near the stage, I should say. Yeah, we just got Richie Coy and Justice Murphy out right now, so they're going to have a lot of new tires behind them.
Wortman's going to be one of them. I think Wortman took 2 or fuel only there. He comes out in front of everybody. Wortman knows how to get these races done too. So
yeah, let me go look. Let me see what he did. Just gas for Tim.
So he'll have the fuel to make it just like everybody else. He just won't have the tires to carry him to that point.
Yeah, and then you look at the 11, who's right behind Wortman there. He'll be starting 4th. He did take 4.
At 44, of 125 here at Auto Club.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the strategy up front here. Even Wortman, I kind of feel like, especially Wortman, I kind of feel like he could have, should have just took the 4. Although quick caution might help.
All right, so it looks like Richie Coy is going to take the outside lane on this restart with those older tires. Justice Murphy on the same tires as him on the inside. You got Tim Wortman on the same tires in third, but he's got fuel, which can also upset the balance of the car sometimes too. You go in there and you add that extra weight in the rear, and sometimes it doesn't react like you expected it to, or like it did before when you were out there running. So you got to watch that too. Matthew Robinson there, first guy on tires, and the number 11. Everybody on back, looking some hungry hippos back there behind him.
Well, this is definitely going to get spicy up front here because they're going to have to get by these cars, and I have a feeling it's not going to be hard at all to get by them. It just hopefully they don't choke up too many people.
See, Richie Coy pitted on lap 32. That's his last pit start. 22. It says pitted on lap 22, so he's out there on older tires.
Yeah.
And then Matthew Robinson just pitted on 42, 43. So.
And they were getting pretty good tire wear as well. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty big difference. So we've got 27 cars in the race. Nobody one lap down. We got a few multiple laps. That's it.
All right, pace car's going to make their hard left turn. We're going to get back to racing here at Auto Club Speedway. The 19, Richie Coy leading. Justice Murphy in second. You got Wortman, Robinson, and Carter Lenz. Your top 5 as the green flag comes out. A little bit of a checkup on the inside lane, but the outside lane fires, and we are green.
Yeah, Wortman did not get a good jump there. Definitely maybe spun him or something.
Now, and here comes Kevin Ruff on the inside, making it 3 wide into turn 1.
Murphy getting ahead of Richie Coy on the inside line. He's going to shut that door on Richie. He does. Richie going to try for that crossover, but here comes the 11.
Oh, it's going to be 3 wide for second. As the 11 looks to the inside. Matthew Robinson on the inside. Carter Lenz on the outside. Both of them go by Richie Coy with those old tires. But it's going to be Justice Murphy leading this race.
Yeah, you can tell Richie really did want to get down on the low side, but he saw the 11 down there and gave it to him. Which proves Richie can be nice to the 11.
Is that a little personal issue there?
No. But I know he's out there watching. He's watching while he's racing, probably laughing. I'm kind of surprised though Matthew Robinson has not cleared the 16 yet, but here he goes.
Looking to the inside, Robinson trying to retake the lead, and he does. Slides up right in front of the 16 of Murphy. Retakes the lead here. Justice Murphy second, Carter Lenz third, but there is a battle brewing behind him as Richie Coy. Oh, contact just a little bit with Trevor Keith in the 15 there as they go down the straightaway.
I'm kind of surprised that they're even able to keep up with the fire, especially Justice Murphy right now. I mean, he's right all over the 11 right now.
Here comes David Duran.
Back. When did Murphy pit? When was his last pit? Was he at 22 as well?
He's in the wall is what he is. Off turn 4, him and Carter Lenz off the wall there. Justice Murphy lap 32 is his last pit stop, so he's got a little fresher tire.
Makes a little bit more sense, but yeah, Trevor took advantage of that situation.
He's off the wall there. Trevor Earhart's gonna take over third spot. David Durand in fifth. Yeah, here comes Trevor Keith.
Vultures out there tonight.
Absolutely.
While this is happening, Matthew Robinson, it looks like he's got a 0.3 second lead here right now. with some slightly older tires right behind him, so not any worry.
Back here almost there. Now it is 3 wide. Tyler Bowers to the inside, Kevin Ruff in the middle, Richie Coy on the outside. Close racing, but they actually single file going down the back stretch. And here comes Jamie Knopf trying to get to the outside. I mean, they are all over the place.
Well, and that's what Auto Club does bring. It brings that fan out. Oh, Lynn's getting to Trevor Earhart. There's a spin. No yellow yet.
Earhart through the grass.
Still no yellow. Oh,
they
man.
keep it straight. Great job of keeping their car under control there.
Go back and see exactly what happened there, but there definitely was some contact involved.
Let's see what happened coming off the corner. Best One Tire and Auto Care instant replay. Coming off the corner, Carter Lynn's pushing up just a little. Oh, he gets loose and gets up into him. Spins Trevor Earhart around, but he's in the grass. And collects it. Gets back going straight. No caution.
Trevor does a nice slow 360 through the grass and kept it straight.
He's down there
good
doing
hands, good job.
And they're doing tricks in the infield.
Well, the only thing I did was increase confidence of the 11 and the 16 right now because we took out a few guys that were on their bumpers. Now they only got David Durand, who's gotten all the way up to third right now, and he's starting to kind of close in on Justice here.
We haven't talked about Durand all that much tonight either, and here he comes.
Yeah, he's making some moves pretty good here.
So
ahead of Trevor Keith as well, yeah.
Yeah, Trevor Keith, biggest mover so far tonight. 23 positions up in the 4th spot.
Well, Durand ran 2/10 quicker than our leader that last lap. And he is still on the move.
He's trying to get by Justice Murphy there, but doesn't have the run coming off the corner for the backstretch. He does have a little fresher tires than Murphy, so he should be able to get this done eventually, I would think.
Yep. I'm waiting to see. Like I say, he was 2/10 up on Robertson, really 1/10 up on everybody else in the top 5. Let's see where he's at this lap. All right, ran a 0.4. Murphy ran a 0.6. And Robinson ran a 0.6. So, yeah, still 2/10 up. And here he goes for second.
He's
almost
trying.
A little contact. Wow.
He's trying to get that run off the corner, but it's just that top side's so strong coming off the corner.
Yeah, he's going to have to try and find a way to get up into that groove there to make that pass. He's definitely got the pace right now, though. I think he likes that low line, though. That's the big issue. It's kind of like the Richie Coy thing where Richie loves running that low line. And when he gets up in that upper lane, it just can't really do anything with it.
And I wonder if some of the changes they made in this update to the track conditions as far as the rubbered up line is going to affect what line you can run here at Auto Club as we go. Is the line rubbers up on the bottom? Are you forced to maybe move up the track?
Well, we've been seeing a lot of guys kind of even running that outside line. So you almost wonder, though, what's going to get rubbered up more, the top side or the bottom side? I mean, the bottom actually does look a little darker right now, but I don't know.
70 laps to go as they hit the line.
Yeah, I think we've had our greenest flag run so far as well. So
our greenest flag.
Our greenest flag run.
You see Tyler Harrison wrestling his car in front of Kevin Ruff back there. Harrison hanging on to it. Meanwhile, up front, it's getting a little. Well, it's the same thing going on. David Durand trying to find his way around Justice Murphy.
Yeah, he's still just trying to make that work. He's kind of equalized a little bit off of our leaders as far as lap time goes. Everybody's pretty much single filed out until you get to Richie Coy back there in 9th right now. He's got a whirlwind of cars behind him.
He's kind of the cork in the bottle at this point. He's the one on old tires, kind of holding everybody up and running the line. He's able to
There's Fitzpatrick Jr. on the inside, trying to get under Jamie Knopf right now. Jamie Knopf, unfortunately, he's kind of stuck behind Richie.
It's Parker Johnston with Jamie Knopf. Wayne Grassi.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Above the 28 of Robert Fitzpatrick.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, Parker's in there, too. He wasn't, I had to check if I'm live. Yeah, I don't think I was.
Hit that live button.
Well, you go back.
Whoa. That was close. The 48 tried to stick it in there under Parker Johnston, and Parker wasn't all the way up the track. That was really close racing there. Good heads up dropping by both of them. But, yeah, it wasn't quite room for that.
No. And he was able to get out of that quickly enough. Parker trying to make a move underneath Richie. He's got him in the entry.
Richie's got that run off the corner. Even with those older tires, he's able to maintain that momentum off the corner using that top lane, which is odd to say Richie's running the top lane, but,
Honestly, yeah. All right. Well, David Duran finally got by Justice Murphy. Murphy's starting to struggle a little bit. He is surrounded by cars, and Luke Alford worked his way up to the third spot now. And you got the 94 behind him as well, and Trevor Keefe also. So they're all trying to get by Justice right now on the older tires, and it looks like we're going to have Trevor Keefe and the 94, Tyler Bowers. Tyler actually gets by Justice right now. Oh, gets a little loose.
Into Nick, and Nick goes around. Or Trevor Keith, sorry. Trevor Keith goes around off the corner, and we have our caution.
Yeah, Tyler got a little loose there, kind of spooked the 15 a little bit.
I think there was actually contact there.
Yeah.
Let's go back and look at our best one tire. I don't care instant replays. Everybody gets slowed down for this caution. Coming off the corner. Oh, as the car in front got loose in front of Trevor. And that was, who was that? Was that Harrison? No.
Yeah. No, that was Bauer.
Coming through the corner, Bauer's going to get a little loose right in front of him there. Kind of squeezes him up into Justice Murphy, and then turns his car right around.
Well, the only good news is if everybody pits, Murphy, Richie, going to look like heroes here. They were able to get a little bit of track position. Or at least Justice definitely got a lot of track. A few takers. Our leader went in. Nick Alford and Tyler Bowers, along with David Duran, all stayed out.
They did stay out. Everybody else is going to come to pit roads. We're going to have another shakeup up front. Robinson, Murphy, Kevin Ruff, Harrison, Parker Johnston, and Richie Coy with those older tires. Who was the guy that stayed out with Richie on the old tires?
That was Justice originally.
Okay, so he was on 10 lap pressure tires.
Justice and Tim Wortman.
Wortman comes in as well. So everybody's going to kind of get balanced out here, except for our top three who's going to stay out here. David Duran, Nick Alford, Tyler Bowers all staying out.
It looks like we got a Jonathan Atkins came out for a little bit to play.
Yeah.
He's 50-something laps down, so he decided to show up.
Because he's in fourth
I see
in
him
line.
I see him in line out there. I had to go back to see who's that fourth car. I thought maybe there was some guy that did stay out. And, Jonathan stayed out. Let's see. Carter to Linz might be, it looks like he is, he did get his lucky dog there. He was a lap down and should be back on a lead lapper.
I still see we're dropping here. We do have somebody in chat asking a question. Will it be another fuel mileage race? 65 laps to go. They at least need to make a stop here. When we get closer, I guess we'll see. But, I was going to look.
We don't exactly know how much.
We
don't exactly know how much fuel they have. I could tell you it's probably not 60 laps, though.
This is going to be an estimate, but I can give you an estimate. Let's see. Auto Club for Cup is showing 46.8 laps.
Okay. So definitely everybody's going to have to pit at least once more.
Just keep that number in your mind, 46 laps. And there
So
may
that
be a
means-
few, like the
Yes.
28, that can go 50 or something like that.
55 to 70. Yeah.
55 to 120, something like that.
Yeah.
But what did it say, 46 laps?
Yeah.
So 64 to go. Everybody needs another stop. Some of these guys that stayed out may need two. Let's see when they stopped last. Our leader, David Duran, started on lap, he pitted on lap 43, so.
Yeah, I think those guys that did stay out, they had pitted that last caution. Let's see how they're going to be able to fare, though, because we have lap 43. They're almost on 20-lap older tires here.
Well, I'm saying 20 laps plus 64. 20 plus 64 is 84. If you can do 46, 46 is 92. Yeah, okay. So everybody's on a one stop pretty much.
Yeah.
All right. Pace car's going to peel off here. We're going to get back racing. David Duran, your leader. Nick Alford, Tyler Bowers, your top three on older tires. Then you got Matthew Robinson, J.C. Evans up there in fifth. Making a top five appearance. Green flag is out, and we're off and racing. We do have some guys in here, too. Tyler Tipton's up to sixth. Some of these guys starting to mix it up front.
Go back to see, Tyler actually took tires there. Tyler looked like he just went in for a splash and go there.
That's Matthew Robinson back to the bottom. We've got Wayne Grossi way off the pace on the bottom lane there.
Yeah, J.C. Evans as well. Just there for a top off.
2 and 3 wide. Here comes Fitzpatrick Jr. underneath. Is that J.C. Evans there for fifth?
Definitely somebody they got to be watching out for here, especially if he gets down to that fuel mileage.
You're starting to see that snaking down the front stretch. David Duran trying to hold off Tyler Bowers. Tyler all the way to the top using every bit of the asphalt, trying to get that run off the corner, and he's going to.
Yeah, you can see that kind of the momentum he's able to carry through that corner there. Oh, gives him a little bump there. I'm surprised he wouldn't have tried to make it a little too wide.
I don't think he thought he was close enough to make anything happen through the corner. He's going to go back to the top, try to get a run off the corner once again. Again, Bowers chasing down Durand, and it is a free-for-all back there behind him. J.C. Evans about seventh on back is where the action is.
Well, J.C. didn't actually take tires that stop. He went in for a quick little splash. I'm kind of watching the 11 right now. He's just kind of sitting in third, just chilling. He knows he's got the new tires. It's probably definitely the best time to save. Because he knows long term he should be able to get by this 88 the night before.
Well, here comes the 94 Bowers to take the lead over David Duran. He's going to do so easily coming off the corner, and the 11's going to follow him through. Here comes Matthew Robinson with a head of steam off the corner off the bottom side.
I must wonder if he saw Robert Jr. there in the 28 starting to get a little closer, and he's like, I don't have that much time to sit here and save and diddle down.
You definitely want the fresh air as he comes into the corner. Bowers up the track. Matthew Robinson kind of chases him there as David Duran comes across the back of the 11. Now he's going to try to make it. Oh, I thought he was going to make it 3 wide. He's going to slide in behind Tyler Bowers going down the backstretch.
Duran definitely kind of shut down the door for that 11 there, but here comes the 19 to Richie Coy. Up in fourth, he snuck up past Fitzpatrick Jr. there.
Oh, the 11 loose off the corner. Matthew Robinson.
He's lost a ton of spots.
He hangs on to it, saves his car, but you're right, he loses a ton of track position right there.
He's losing. He had to lose at least 15 spots here. Yeah, sitting 16th right now. Wow.
Look who that opened the door for. Richie Coy up to second now behind Tyler Bowers. Here comes Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. as well. Nick King right behind him. Nick Alford behind him.
Yeah, Nick kind of moved through the field there as well. You just got to keep the car under him. We've seen him in a couple of little spins here.
And the lead changes like Richie Coy trying to take away the lead from Tyler Bowers. Not yet. Tyler uses that momentum on the outside. Hangs on to the lead. Richie will fall back in line as they enter turn one.
You kind of have some company here with the 28.
He kind of covers the 28 off into the corner, but I think he was just running his line on the bottom. That's where he likes it. Is he going to clear him off the corner? He does. He slides up in front of Tyler Bowers. Oh, and there's a wreck behind him. Is that Justice Murphy around? David Durand around as well.
Yep. Two of them kind of peppering off each other in the back out of turn 2, right as Richie Coy gets the lead. Will Richie actually, he's still given the lead, though.
First, we're going to go back and look and see what happened to these two coming off turn 2. Our best one turn auto care instant replay. Coming off the corner. Tight racing. They bounce off each other and then they spin each other off of turn 2. Those old tires just not hooking up on the bottom for Durand.
No, definitely not what Durand wanted to see there. And again, you know, a lot of these guys didn't take tires, and probably going to be wishing they did. But they have an opportunity to get in there now.
Go back and see actually what who moved first there. I couldn't tell if Durand was loose. He was all right to make contact, and then it got him upset his corner. See what the 16 did on line here on board. Yeah, he's cruising along now.
Well, looks like we got some cars out there on pit road.
Got a few coming to pits. J.C. Evans, Julio Villalobos is going to come in. Donnie Battius, Batiste, Lewis Meglin, Brian Dixon, Tyler Tipton, some of the other, and of course David Durand, and it's going to come in. Looks like Justice Murphy stayed out.
Yeah, he's still out there
after that spin. Interesting. I'm sure those tires are shot.
Well, we've had a good number of cautions. This will be our 7th, and might not be bad to maybe skip 1 or 2 if you can. You're still gonna have to come in for gas at some point. Even these guys that are pitting right now, there's no way they're gonna be able to make it because we've got 55 to go here.
We've had 7 cautions so far here at Auto Club Speedway. 56 laps to go, and right now your leader Richie Coy out front.
So they did give Richie the spot.
Yeah. Richie looking for a victory tonight. Sounds like a great segue for our sponsor for the series. And that is Victory Fuel. Make sure to visit drinkvictory.com. Use code FTSR for 10% off your order. Check out what they got going on over there. They got some great products and some great gear you can pick up as well. Victory Fuel hat, shirt. I don't think they have mugs, but I got about everything else. I got lanyards, all that good stuff, everything you would need, even helmet tear-offs. I believe they have a helmet visor, what are those things called, across the top. So you can get one for your real life racing helmet for sure. So anyway, just check them out, drinkvictory.com. And that's all on top of their great Victory Fuel, which is why you would go there in the first place. You definitely want to check them out. Great people, great product, really good stuff. And like you said, you're supporting a family-owned business over there for Victory Fuel. The guys and girls over there are top-notch. So drinkvictory.com, use code FTSR, 10% off your order. Check them out. I'm sure they'll be happy to serve your needs.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're right. They don't have mugs, but they do sell cans, and they're filled with Victory Fuel.
Yeah, you can get something in it, so... The Swindells on Victory Fuel. So if you guys know the Swindells from dirt racing, those guys are some good guys.
All right, well, everybody's 2x2 going on the backstretch. I'm just, as these laps keep ticking off, I just kind of feel like it's going to get spicier and spicier because it's been spicy since lap 1.
And the thing is, too, Tony, this is kind of the thing with the next gen on mile and a half. I don't really have a clear choice. Somebody that's standing out right now. 11's been quick, but he's mired in traffic now. Richie's all of a sudden up front. Tyler Barrows, who has been fast, and Robert Fitzpatrick started up front. You got Michael Call back in ninth. He's got to surge back to the front. Nobody really stands out right now, so we're going to see what happens here as the pace car pulls off. We enter the restart zone. Richie Coy leading. Green flag is out, and these guys are off and racing once again.
Yeah, well, yeah, like you say, though, yeah, you're right. I mean, look at Nick King. How many times have we seen him kind of in the back of the field here? He's running second right now, and we still have 27 cars in the field. And, man, there is a four-wide action going on right now. 11 on the very low. It's by him, though. But there's still 3 wide behind him.
3 wide down the backstretch. 2 by 2 for the lead as Nick King's trying to take the lead away from Richie Coy up front. Nick King to the inside. Coy's going to kind of chase him down there in the second lane. Try to hold on to this position as they come off the corner. Nick King getting tight. Richie Coy with that run off the corner is going to maintain the lead at the line. So he's not going to get it quite yet.
Oh, we got, is that Nick Elford off the front nose of Trevor Keefe?
Nick Alford around through the grass on the infield. Trying to hang on to it. Finally spins it out. Comes back on the track. He spins, but there's no cars there. No caution so far if he can get it going.
Man. Did a pretty good job of saving it. I mean, it's hard to do it in the grass there.
Yeah,
especially
sure.
if you go in the grass sideways, you're not going to come out of the grass side.
Let's go back and look and see what happened to Nick here coming off the corner into the wall. Just a little, not his car behind him into the wall. Trevor tried to move behind him, but he was not clear and clipped the back of the 98.
Oh.
Trevor Keith.
All right. Richie Coy actually back to the lead there. Him and Nick King keep fighting for this position. Oh, Richie gets a hit in the wall a little bit. Nick King goes right by him.
Oh, just spins Nick Alford. I was watching a replay still of this incident.
Here comes Tyler Bauer now under trying to get by Richie Coy. He's got the outside line. He was right on his bumper on corner entry.
So King takes the lead. Richie Coy to second. Here comes Tyler Bowers to the outside.
3 wide in the back. You got Wartman, Kevin Ruff, and it looks like, is that Earnhardt? I believe so. They were 3 wide. Now the 11's in the middle of 3 wide. Man, there's a cluster of cars back there. It's like a continual 3 wide. Just the names keep changing.
Wayne Grassi to the outside there of the 11. Here comes Tim Wortman to the inside. High-profile names back here trying to work their way back towards the front of the field.
Incredible. I'm surprised there's not more contact, to be honest with you. These guys are doing a pretty good job out there.
Big
man.
By Michael Call and Tim Wortman there down the front stretch.
We're 3 wide almost for the lead here. Tyler Bauer almost made it 3 wide. He was so close.
Here comes the 19 of Coy back to the inside and back to the lead in front of the 15 or 29 of Nick King. Nick back to the inside. Looks like the 19 and the 94 are going to stay in line here as they enter turn 3.
Man, they are fighting hard up here. This top 3 battle right now is crazy. They finally do single it out there, but here comes Tyler Bowers. He wants to keep that outside line. He is not going to dip below.
Yeah, I think so. And he's giving a push to the 19 of Coy. He pushes him right back on the back bumper of the 29 of King into the corner. He's going to look back to the inside. Can he clear him off turn 2? No, he's not going to clear him.
Yeah, look at the run, though, he gets, but he's got nowhere to go with it.
And he's going to dip to the outside. He's going to use that outside lane. That's what he wanted. He wants that clean air on the outside. Here comes Tyler Bowers trying to run that outside and get a run off the corner. They are 2 by 2 for the lead. Where does he go? He's going to stick to the outside with the 29 of King right now.
Yeah, he wants the outside. He just can't get a clear enough run to get there.
Oh, touching the wall a little bit there on entry.
That's Jamie Knopf now.
Yeah, where'd Knopf come from? And there's the 28 of Fitzpatrick as well.
Jamie goes from the top side, 3
Look.
wide in the inside.
Richie actually got the lead through all that.
Yeah.
So he's going to be back out front.
But here comes Jamie, man, with a head of steam.
You know, Knopf knows how to get things done on this mile and a half. He's won a couple of these before, and doing a good job so far right now. Up to third.
He had a pretty good entry there. I almost thought he was going to make a move there on Nick King.
47
He's
laps
make
to
it
go.
now. He is definitely rolling that inside in the middle of the track really well. They finally have kind of strung out. Got a basically an 8-car breakaway too, with that name Parker Johnson kind of leading that second back there.
Looking to the inside of King. Can't quite get it done. King's going to have the momentum off the corner, but the 48's got the draft from the 19. He's going to be able to hang there as they head into turn 1.
Yeah, I had to go back through the field. Everybody's kind of strung out back there. So really the battle's right here in these top 8 cars.
All right, looks like the 48's going to get it done. Jamie Knopf slides up in front of the 29 of Nick King. So move Knopf up to second place, up 21 spots from where he started to charge through the field for sure. As he's got his eyes set now on the 19 of Coy.
I almost wonder, I'll have to go back and, or you got your little cheat sheet there. When did Jamie pit compared to Richie?
See, his last pit stop was on lap 68. Or is it 60?
Okay.
I'll pull it up here. I can't read it. Text. Lap 60.
He's right all over Richie right now. I mean, the two of them kind of got a pretty good lead, though, over Nick King.
Yeah,
Nick King, I kind of feel like maybe it burned up his stuff a little bit.
Third place, I think Tyler Bowers. Tyler Bowers to the inside of Nick King. Not quite.
All right, but they are still single file with a 2-car breakaway.
Jimmy just kind of content to ride right now behind Richie Coy on the straights. Get that clean air in the corners, I believe, at this point.
Well, I think, too, we should be in fuel range. So I don't see anybody pitting right now, but the next caution, we're going to have a busy pit road, and everybody's going to be topping off.
Here comes Tyler Bowers. Tyler Bowers to the inside of Nick King. He's going to do a little slider. Slide up the track on the X of the corner. He's going to take third place. Does Nick King decide to push, or does he pull it back out? He's going to push him. So give that position to Bowers. Can Bowers catch our front too?
Got a lot of boogieing to do to get there. They've kind of pulled almost 8 tenths or almost 9 tenths.
I'll tell you what, these guys back here doing a lot of boogieing as well. 3 and 4 wide back here for about 15th spot.
Oh, yeah. They definitely did not want a single file anymore. Yeah, they're boogieing and shaking back here. Again, it goes into the entry. You know, you can kind of see where the guy's going, but you really just don't know where he's going to exit.
We saw a big wiggle by the 5 call there coming off the corner. Parker Johnson pulled right up behind him and got it really loose. For 10th spot, 10th, 11th. That was 9th, 10th, and 11th right there as David Duran goes around both of them.
They're kind of on their own little island there in the middle of 2 packs right now.
They are, and they've got this pack up here in front of them.
But the Richie and Jamie show continue here. Jamie has still not been able to clear, but they are making distance over third.
And that may be the plan there, is to kind of work together and pull away and settle it between them if we stay green. But we do have another pit stop, so.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have to pit. The question is, when? And do these guys try to maybe hold out for a caution? Or do you think you're going to have that one guy that's going to say, screw it, I'm going in? Playing the odds here.
I'll tell you what, Nick Alford and Tyler Harrison came in tonight tied in points. And Nick Alford had that issue off turn 4 there. It's going to really hurt him in points. Now Tyler Harrison currently running in 6th. and having a good night.
Yeah, unfortunately, Nick Elford, he is 28 seconds off the leader right now. He is the last car on the lead lap, and they're about 10 seconds on track time from actually catching him and putting him a lap down.
Did Bowers just have an issue off the corner?
I'll have to go back and look.
There was smoke off turn 4. I just wasn't sure if it was the leaders or not. I don't think it was. I think it was Ryan Huff had an issue. Let's go back and look at Ryan Huff's issue off turn 4. See if that's maybe what I saw there. Yeah, it looks like Huff gets loose. It pulls the Jamie Knopf and goes to pit road. So that must have been the smoke I saw there. Still the top two kind of pulled away from third place Bowers, who's out there by himself in a bubble of his own. All by himself. And you got Tyler Harrison in fourth, and this is where things pick up back here. You get Harrison, King, Earhart, Cabin Ruff, Robert Fitzpatrick, all in this group. And here comes David Duran to kind of join the pack. Duran's got a fast car too. We've seen that.
Yeah, Duran and Call and Parker Johnson, the three of them were kind of in their own little island, but now they've all kind of separated, and Duran is definitely the head of that class there. And yeah, he's starting to catch that fourth through eighth pack that are still fighting. So, he's like, hey, don't have a party without me. I'm coming.
Rough in the wall a little bit there off through 3 and 4. And his teammate Fitzpatrick going to pull up and give him a little draft down the front stretch there.
I'm going to tell you right now, though, Richie Coy, Jamie Knopf, they're pulling away from Tyler Bowers. And they're slowly gaining about a half a hundredth every lap. But Tyler obviously is he's staying ahead of fourth place, but he cannot hang on to them up front. Clean air is king right now. And yeah, I don't know how Jamie's kind of hanging on right behind Richie there too at a tight distance. So it's pretty impressive what Jamie's doing. Just kind of maybe setting him up, letting him burn up some of his gas.
The battle still on back here for fourth on back. You got Harrison, Fitzpatrick, King, Ruff, Earhart, all right there together. And when I say together, I mean they're almost physically together at times.
Yeah. Almost fused.
There's King getting swamped left and right there. He hangs on the top there. Ooh, you see Fitzpatrick wiggle off the corner there, trying to get some help from his teammate Ruff there, but that help can turn into a tragedy in a hurry if you're not careful.
Ooh, wow. He almost got a little loose there up into the King. Gonna make sure I'm live.
Yeah, you might want to.
I'm good. Back up front, Coy, Jamie Knopf haven't changed spots, but they've gotten a much larger lead now, 1.5 seconds over third.
I'll tell you what, Duran has caught this pack, and so has Michael Call, who I think bounced off the wall a little bit right there. Michael Call going to give a push to Duran off the corner. Those guys have kind of joined this pack back here. I guess this third pack. If you want to call one car a pack, you got the two cars up front, you got one car by itself, and then you got this.
Well, it's not that they even caught the pack. They're actually starting to mix it up with the pack. Yeah, Duran is he definitely has a quick car out there right now, and he's definitely moving through the field.
Got Wortman back here behind Trevor Keith, or in front of Trevor Keith, I should say. White and Huntley back there behind him. Parker Johnston, and Wayne Grassi.
Oh, 28's coming in.
Oh, yeah. He is. Both the teammates, 28 and 99, coming into pits. Getting this pit stop done. Here comes Justice Murphy as well, going to follow him in.
All right. So we were wondering who was going to be the first guinea pig, I guess. And there you go.
Now, with this draft up front with these two, they could probably stretch it and feel pretty comfortable in pit after everybody behind them pits.
Yeah,
maybe.
For sure. Well, too, you got Tyler Bowers who's running fourth, but he is slowly losing spots, and or not losing spots, but he's losing time. And actually, he's going in for a pit now.
He is coming in. He's decided he's had enough. He's going to come to pit road, get his pit stop finished up. Here comes Matthew Robinson in the 11 behind him. We're going to come in as well.
All right, so we're starting to see pit road pretty busy. Are we going to continue this green flag and green flag stop run here?
For the guys that already pitted, they would hope so.
Oh, we got to go. Oh, Earhart, Duran get into each other. No yellow.
Earhart hard in the inside wall there.
King was on the outside. They were
Still
3
no
wide
caution.
and just got.
He is
man.
Off the track still, so we stay green. Good news for everybody else that's making these runs.
Wow, he hit hard too.
He's going to stop it in tow, so that's good. We're going to stay green. That's bad news for Duran there, though.
He was out for the night, man. Oh, he had such a great top 10 run tonight.
Let's go back and see what happened real quick. Our Best One Tire and Auto Care instant replay coming through 1 and 2. They catch Nick King. He looks to the inside. Duran slides up the track into him, spins him around in hard contact to the inside wall. It brings him to a stop.
Man. All right. Well, speaking of Nick King, he's in for a stop now.
So we can get a better view of what happened here. I'll turn 2.
Big Wyatt Hunley's in. Parker Johnson's in.
Oh, you get those tires ripped the rear off completely. Ugh. All right, our leader's still staying out, but you're right. Nick King in, the 29, the 22 of Wyatt Hunley's in, Parker Johnston in the pit road. And these leaders have stretched it out. These top 2 have stretched it out. Tyler Harrison in 3rd. All that did was kind of increase that lead with those guys getting in an accident right there in that group.
Yeah. I mean, they've got a 2.8 second lead right now over a 3rd. And unfortunately, they got Kevin Ruff, who's got tires. He's in between that right now. The question is, when are they going to be coming in? We've only got 21 guys on the lead lap, so 21 people have yet to pit out there.
30 laps to go.
We're starting to get into that realm where you don't want to wait too long. I mean, it'd be nice to wait for a caution, and they should, if they really wanted to stay out, they could probably stretch it to about 1:15, I would say. So they still could maybe go another 20 laps with fuel.
Our leader's going to go another lap. Is Tyler Harrison, Michael Call is that second duo for 3rd and 4th. Brian Dixon comes to pit road to do his stop.
Well, I think I can safely say, though, too, it's not going to be fuel mileage. We're not going to come down to fuel mileage. We might be come down to some guys pitted and some guys got the caution. That might happen.
Got some news for you, too. It looks like Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. got a speeding penalty. We saw him come in real quick and wondered if that was too quick, and unfortunately it looks like it was, as he's back to 26th position now.
Yeah, he's been shown 3 laps down.
Trevor Keith hits pit road. Only driver this time by. Looks like it's going to make a pit stop. But yeah, that's one of our contenders, man. Goes from the pit house last week to the outhouse this week. Just a simple misjudgment of pit speed there. Unfortunately, slides through the first timing line there, and I believe that's where they caught him.
Definitely not a good way. Have your night go for you, but hey, he's probably still celebrating from last week after that win. That was a pretty good win.
Got Nick Alford on pit road this time by. Nick's going to come get some pits. Lane Allen hits pit road as well. Yeah, it's so easy to make that mistake. It's just one of those mini challenges in a race is you got to get those pit stops right too. If you have green flag stops, it just adds that little extra level of intensity and perfection you have to kind of work with. Get a good, solid pit stop and get back out in the race.
I'm watching that battle up front here, just kind of waiting for that.
Yeah,
Okay, Richie Coy's in. Yep, both of them, man.
19 Coy comes in. Jamie Knauf going to follow him in as they hit pit road right here. Got to get it slowed down. That's good.
Takers as well. Tyler Harrison, Michael Collar in as well.
David Duran, Wayne Grossi follow him in as well. A lot of our leaders in this lap. Here comes. See how Jamie Knauf gets his stop done here.
Well, that's going to hand the lead over to Tim Wortman Jr. And J.C. Evans is running second now.
All right. 48
We'll see
versus
when
his
some of
first
these
time.
guys start deciding they want to come in now.
Does he beat Richie Coy off of
Looks
pit
like
road?
Wortman's
Yes.
coming in.
Watching the pit stops, Tony. Looks like Jamie Knopf is overtaking Richie Coy there on pit road as Tim Wortman
Yeah.
comes to pit road.
He has.
JC
I
Evans
got
going to hit pit road. Oh, Tim Wortman slides through his box. Tries to get lined up. He's all cattywampus in his pit stall, and now he's got it straightened out. And they're going to start the service. That's going to cost him some precious time.
Green flag pit stops are always some of the most hardest, nerve-wracking things you could do out here. So much could go good, so much could go bad.
I tell you what, Jimmy Knopf's got a big lead on the 19 at Coy here. He gets around Nick King as well.
Yeah,
Still-
he's in 11th right now, so
Yeah, still
so-
ninth place actually now. So they're
now-
gonna cycle around here as Fitzpatrick Sr. hits pit road. Right
they're
now,
scattered on the track here, so
yeah, right now
there's
Carter
still
Lynn's
another 10 guys out there that haven't pit.
Yeah, Carter Lynn's your leader right now of the guys that have not pitted yet.
All right, keep an eye on him. Tyler Tipton sitting second right now. Looks like Tyler's coming in.
You've got 5 guys who have not pitted yet. Carter Lynn's going to touch the wall there off the corner. Donnie Batiste, is currently in second. Tyler Tipton was in third. He makes his pit stop. Louis Meglin stays out, and Julio Villalobos are the only guys who have not pitted yet. And look who is your leader after pit stops, is the 99 of Kevin Ruff.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at the 99 right now going by Julio. So, yeah, he's definitely in the catbird seat. And
Where's Jamie Knopf? Well, there he is behind him. Will those fresh tires make a big difference? I believe they will in 23 laps, but we'll wait
he's
and
only
see how
2
it plays
seconds.
out.
Yeah, he's only 2 seconds behind him. And you got to remember, Cavan came in. You got the information as far as the pit, but it had to be a good almost maybe 10 laps, I would say, sooner.
Looks like Kevin Ruff came on 91 and Jamie Knopf on 99, so 8 laps. 8-lap difference.
Here comes Jamie. He's definitely on the move.
Looks to the inside of Tyler Bowers.
Yep. Should make this pretty easy for him as well. And then the next guy in sight is Kevin Ruff.
And behind him, Richie Coy. He's kind of lost touch with the 48 there as well.
Well, 1, 2, 3. Well, perceivedly 1, 2, 3. Ruff, Knopf, and Coy are kind of equal distance from each other. They've got about a good second and a half in between each one.
Here comes the 48 Knopf around Tyler Bowers, so he takes that lead. Carter Lynn's continues to circulate. Has not made a pit stop yet, neither has Donnie Batiste, Louis Meglin. All 3 of those drivers still out there on track.
Just a matter of time, or they're waiting. Again, they might only have another 10 laps of fuel. So I can't imagine they're going to be able to go much, much longer.
Just hoping.
But hey, a caution could really help them.
Yeah, could really flip this thing on its ear for sure. Jamie Knopf now actually underneath the 99 of Kevin Ruff. He retakes that position, so he is effectively the leader once pit stops cycle.
Yeah, Richie Coy's about 9/10 off of Jamie Knopf right now as well. Catching, well, he's going to be catching probably Kevin Ruff before he gets to Tyler Bowers. Bowers is going around Ruff right now.
Yeah, Bowers using that top lane, ripping the top. Around the 99 of Kevin Ruff, going to have the run off the corner and probably complete this pass on the back, and he does. So Tyler Bowers up following the 48 of course, he's on older tires too. Let's see, Tyler Bowers put in lap 92, so only a lap later than Kevin Ruff.
You got Nick King too behind Richie Coy in the 29, and I don't remember relationship how when he got his tires compared to the 19, but he's still hanging with the 19 pretty well.
94. So he's kind of in the middle of these guys.
Okay.
So Carter Lynn's still out front. I tell you, Donnie Batiste is starting to close down on Lynn's. He's trying to get this lead before they have to pit. And he's doing a pretty good job of kind of closing in on him.
Yeah, he's definitely slowly inching on him. I think he's got a much better entry there. He really closed the door.
Too, he did, but he got in that dirty air. It's kind of stalled him out there in the middle of 1 and 2. He's going to duck back behind Carter here down the backstretch, trying to get a run through 3 and 4. To the inside, here he goes. Short way around. Batiste throws it in there, almost slides back up into Carter Lynn's, but they kind of hold on. I think he thought about it, but he's like, I'm not clear.
I was just going to say, it looked like he thought about it, and he's like, well, better not.
See what he does down here in turn 1.
Here. Let's see. He's going to dive down here.
He is just going to turn to the bottom here in 1 and 2. Carter Lynn's up the track. Donnie on the bottom. Batiste is going to slide up. He's got it. He's cleared him. He's going to take the lead here. Donnie Batiste to the front.
I was wondering if Carter just kind of said, go ahead, man.
He's clearly got a better car at this point, or better tires, at least. Handling a lot better here through 3 and 4. So Batiste's going to come around and get that lap led. I think it's what he was aiming for. It's going to circulate one more time here. 17 laps to go here at Auto Club. Batiste, your leader.
Well, it kind of brought Lewis Meglin back into the picture now, too. Meglin's got about a second off the lead right now. So all that monkeying around kind of brought Lewis right to him. And you got a stray Brian Dixon. Unfortunately, Brian right now is 1 lap down. He's trying to actually get his lap back naturally. It looks like he's going to get it.
Here comes Dixon to the inside. This fresher tire is going to be able to make that pass. And behind him, you see Lewis Meglin able to make that pass on Carter Lynn's.
All right, Lewis on the move here. But again, these guys, they're going to have to pit. When are they going to pit? They're really waiting for that caution.
I'm hoping and praying for a caution here. Batiste, Meglin, and Lynn's are your top 3. Have not yet pitted here. 15 laps to go. And then Jamie Knopf leading the guys who have pitted. Tyler Bowers in second. Kevin Ruff in third. Richie Coy is yet to close in on Ruff to make that pass.
Well, and Jamie, just for a geographical positioning, Jamie's basically on the opposite end of the track. So he's about 18, 19 seconds behind.
That looks like Batiste is going to be pitting this time. He might be out of fuel.
I was going to say, I can't imagine most of these guys going past 115.
I think he was slowing the backstretch. He's slowing down for sure and coming to pit road. So here he comes to pit road. That's going to hand the lead to Lewis Meglin, who continues to lead. He continues to stay out here. As Batiste hits pit road, Carter Lynn's going to stay out as well.
Definitely praying for that caution. Again, there's no way they're going to have enough fuel. I've been surprised before. I mean, we only have 13 to go here, but I just don't see them having enough gas. I have been surprised. These guys, they like to surprise us in the booth here.
Meglin going to stay out again. So is Carter Lynn's. 14. It's going to be 13 laps to go at the line. That's 13,
and for some reason,
13 long laps, though. That's
right.
These are long laps and a lot of accelerator time around this track.
And even if they had the 13 laps, I don't think, if they do have the gas, I don't see Jamie even catching them if they can stay out there. Jamie's only really put about 2 seconds on him in the last couple of laps here. 16 back off the lead. But definitely strong with Tyler Bowers sitting in second. Richie Coy eventually did get by Kevin Ruff finally. He'll be sitting in third.
So Lewis Meglin last pitted on lap 70. 80, 90, 100, 110, 120. It's 40. And we raced at 125 laps. He needs to go 45 laps. And I said 46. Oh, my goodness. Could we see something here?
Well, no, you said if you pitted on lap 70,
that's
that
right.
would be 55 laps.
Ooh.
Man, look at me correcting that. Like I said, I just
70. Well, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120 would be 50, 55 laps, right?
Yep.
I don't see that. I don't surely
Yeah,
not.
yeah, I don't see that happening.
I mean, we did have some cautions and all.
Maybe. Well, I don't know. We haven't. I don't think we had a caution since lap 70, have we?
I learned maybe we haven't.
Because these guys, we pretty much had almost green flag stop. We got 2 guys that have stayed out.
I learned last week to never say never, so I'm just going to see how this plays out. 11 laps to go. Lewis Meglin leading, but he's doing a lot of clutching. Carter Lenz is right there in second. They still have a 12-second gap over Jamie Knopf, or at least Lewis does.
Looks like we got Tyler Tipton getting his lap back off into Lewis Meglin here. So Tyler Tipton back to the lead lap in 22nd spot here.
Carter Lenz he's running as slow as he can to save gas. Yeah. You can tell he's just wrapping the bottom. These guys are so slow.
The unfortunate thing is, though, he's only 9 seconds off of Jamie Knopf. So actually, not even. He's 6 seconds off of Jamie Knopf.
Yeah, he's giving up a lot of time. 10 laps to go, trying to milk this one for everything it's worth. Your current leader, Lewis Meglin, can he stretch it an extra 10 laps?
Well, and here's
I guess 9 or 8 laps, really. But
you know, I like looking at lap times. Jamie Knopf ran a 40.6 the last lap. Lewis Meglin ran a 42.9. So Knopf is running almost a second and a half quicker than Lewis right now. And what did we say? There's less than 10 laps to go?
9 laps to go.
9 laps to go, and he is 9 seconds back. So Jamie could possibly reach him.
It may not be a winning strategy, but it might get him a solid finish.
If he's got the gas for it, yeah. Be blown away. If him and Lenz can make it on fuel, I'll be blown away. I'm not going to be surprised, but I'm going to be blown away. Looks like Tyler Bowers now getting in front of Jamie Knopf. Oh, they get a little contact.
Ooh,
Bowers up in the wall. Knopf goes right back around him. Man, they're definitely spicing it up there for. They know that lead is coming. But I'll tell you, Lewis, if he's saving, he wants to see those guys shucking and jiving behind him.
Yeah, it's 6.7 seconds to the lead right now from these guys. You're right. Jamie Knopf, Tyler Bowers had a little bit of a tussle right there.
Yeah, put him into a 41.2 for each. And Lewis he's been running 42.9s.
Can he stretch it? 43 cars, 7 laps to go. Lewis Meglin out front trying to stretch this fuel. And if he does this, I will be flabbergasted.
Yep.
Here comes Jamie Knopf, though, getting around Carter Lenz. Carter trying to save all that fuel. Jamie Knopf going around the outside is going to take over second spot. And Tyler Bowers is probably going to follow him through as Carter Lenz is trying to milk his fuel, every drop of gas out of that gas tank to make it to the end here.
Yeah, I can see Carter's probably be happy with the top 10 today if he can make it. His top 5 is definitely out of the picture at this point.
Tyler Bowers has hung with 48. Hey, he's going to be a problem for this 48 Knopf.
Well, I think they both see that this is going to be the battle for the lead here at the end, and it's very, very, very possible. But if the two of them don't work together, do I see smoke on the track or no? Nope, it's shady. I'm just looking here. I'm just thinking to myself, man.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, the different color of the track there for sure. I tell you what,
Lewis has got something in his mirror he does not want to see.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to hold the lead here, but if he can stretch this, will still be a great night for him. 43 out of turn 4 is going to come to 5 laps to go. He's made it longer than I thought he would. 5 laps to go here at, a little contact back there for second.
It's definitely getting spicier, but yeah, they're going to be going around Lewis. It's just who's going to go around Lewis first, or are they going to try and go around him at the same time?
I tell you what, It's like 43.
Lewis gives him room.
So he saw that in his mirror. He's not going to be able to hold them off, he knows. So he goes to the bottom here. And I tell you what, Tyler Bowers took over the lead in that whole exchange. Here comes Jamie Knopf back to the bottom trying to retake the lead. Oh, he's not going to be able to slide up there.
I was expecting Richie and Kevin to kind of go with them, but they both kind of stalled out.
4 laps to go.
All right, Lewis is down to 5th here. Will he have enough gas? That's going to be the story of the night here.
Does the 48 have anything to come back at the 94? Right now, it's not looking like it.
No. Yeah, well, Tyler's got the clean air in front of him now. There's really no traffic in front of him either. So, yeah, Jamie's got to pitch it in just like that.
He is. He's trying to get there, trying to make something happen on that bottom. 2, 3, and 4. He does get beside him. It's not going to be enough. He's going to have to duck back into the draft of the 94 as the 94 is going to start snaking down this front stretch, trying to break that draft.
I can tell you, Richie Quick, Kevin Ruff in 3rd and 4th right now. They want to see these two guys in front mix it up a little bit, so they get a chance. I mean, they still got a bit of a distance to get there, and it doesn't. Either one of them don't look like they're going to be able to make it without a little help.
Tyler Bowers trying to win his first race here at FTSR. Jace Motorsports in the number 94. Can he hold off the 48 to Jamie Knopf, who throws it into the inside once again? And he gets alongside of him. He does a pretty good job, but he just cannot carry that momentum off the corner, or, he's got to use a little bit of a side draft there, I believe, to stay there, as they're going to come to 2 laps to go.
He's definitely trying to make that work here. And I'll tell you, if he can clear him, he is going to stuff that thing up there in front of him.
He actually goes to the top this time by trying to get a run off the corner. He's lost a little ground to the 94 there.
Yeah, all he's doing is bringing Coy and Ruff right to him.
Coming around through 3 and 4 one final time. Jamie goes right to the bottom once again, tries to close in on the 94 and will do it. But 94 is going to maintain position. We're going to come by and see the white flag. 1 lap to go here. The Auto Club 250 for the Victory Fuel Cup Series.
He's got 2 more corners to make this happen. He's gonna give it everything he's got. I guarantee it.
All right, 94 goes high. 48 goes to the middle, trying to close that distance on the 94 coming off the corner. That's a little bit, but still not on his back bumper like he probably wants to be as they head into turn 3. Can he do anything in the final corners here? 3 and 4, the final time.
I think he should have arced it a little bit taller there.
I'll tell you what, the 94 was a little bit lower that time by. Is he going to get to his corner panel? He is. He's going to give him a little put. Oh, they wreck! He spins him off turn 4, and here comes the 48 of Jamie Knopf going to take the checkered flag. Sure not the way he wanted to do it. But he turns the 94 off of turn 4. That's going to be talked about for a while. But Jamie Knopf sees the checkered flag, takes the win. The Auto Club 250 here for the Victory Fuel Cup Series. Late race contact there.
Yeah, I guarantee Jamie didn't want to win it that way.
I tell you what, Bowers moved off the bottom, or off the top through 3 and 4, and it kind of choked him up through the corner. Gave Jamie Knopf enough of a run to get to his quarter panel there. I was a little surprised to see the 94 change his lanes. He had such a lead there.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised he dove below that entry.
Oh, he did. He touched him right there. Coming off the corner. Tight race, and 48 gets into the 94 there and just turns him around off the corner. 94 tried to get it back going. Still finished 4th.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like we had a little bit of lag on stream, so. We apologize for that.
When?
Right when all the action was happening. We missed the spin completely. tough night. Tough night for Tyler.
Get somebody in the chat saying we weren't even looking at the lead. Yeah, we were. And we caught it there. Fortunately, maybe a little bit of a lag. But Jamie Knopf gets it done, though, tonight. He gets the win unofficially. And we'll look at the results here for tonight's Auto Club 200. Jamie Knopf in victory lane there. Richie Coy finishes up in second spot. You got Kevin Ruff in third. Tyler Bowers fourth. Nick King up in the fifth spot. Tyler Harrison in sixth. Seventh for Tim Wortman. Michael Cullen eighth. David Durand in ninth. And round out your top 10 is Matthew Robinson, who rebounds for a top 10 finish.
All right, you got Lane Allen 11th, Wayne Grossi 12th, Wyatt Hunley 13th, Parker Johnson 14th, Justice Murphy 15th, J.C. Evans 16th, Trevor Keefe 17th, Brian Dixon 18th, Tyler Tipton 19th, Nick Elford 20th, Robert Fitzpatrick Sr. 21st, Louis Meglin 22nd. Apparently he did not have enough gas. Julio Villalobos Jr. 23rd, Donnie Batista 24th, Carter Lins 25th, Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. 26th, Trevor Earhart 27th, Ryan Huff 28th, Jonathan Atkins 29th, T.J. Bartell 30th, Joshua Gaiman 31st, Bill Miller 32nd, William Lark 33rd, and Ben Tracy 34.
All right, as we cycle through
exciting
here.
Race.
It was an exciting finish. I didn't think the 48 was going to be able to get there. He did, but unfortunately there was contact. But we'll talk to our top three finishers, get their input of tonight's race. We'll do all that on the other side of this commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series in officially licensed cars engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
We are Best One.
The best tires.
The best customer service.
The best automotive service.
The best team.
And the best customers. You see, Best One isn't just our name, it's who we are. Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Back here at Auto Club Speedway for the Victory Fuel Cup Series, here Full Throttle Sim Racing on Full Throttle Television, and we have just been witness to a very exciting finish. A few pit stop leading to a duel here at the end of the race, and between Jamie Knopf and Tyler Bowers. Unfortunately, some contact there at the end, but Jamie Knopf comes home with the win, and we'll throw it over to our post-race show, sponsored by Victory Fuel. And talk to our top three finishers. We'll start with Kevin Ruff, who actually comes home in third place. Let's see if we can pull him up. Kevin, man, congratulations. Third place finish. It got interesting in front of you there at the end, and you kind of pitted earlier than some of these other guys and hung on at the end with those older tires, man. Talk about your night.
Uh, it was kind of a roller coaster. I knew going into this race, it was going to be one of my favorite races. I love Auto Club. I hate that NASCAR sold the real track. And, now it's nothing. I always love the racing there, but I always love it. A lot of patience for me at this track for some reason, when you guys know that sometimes I like to push a little more aggressive than I should. And so my whole deal tonight was, there's a lot of people shifting and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm just going to stay in fifth gear and I'm going to let people pass me because they're going to burn their stuff up, because a lot of people were drifting up the track. And I said, I'm going to stay low line and save my tires. And it worked out really good. Kind of got in a little bit of a tussle with some traffic. And then there was a caution right in front of me. I got 10 seconds of damage from that. Did not cause it. It happened in front of me before it happened. I was trying to avoid. So I got some bumper damage, got that fixed. And then when we came back out, a couple cautions. Me and Robert Fitzpatrick Jr. were kind of like talking to each other, like we normally do as teammates, and say, hey, what are we going to do? So that final green flag run, we said, let's pit first and let's take 2 tires. So we pitted first. We took our 2 tires. And when I come out, I was pretty loose, to be honest. It was really weird. But then once the car kind of like settled in and I got in some draft, it felt really good. Well, then Richie and Tyler Bowers and Jamie Knopf, they all came up there, got around me. And I kind of like sat behind Richie for like 0.6 seconds. And then all of a sudden I started reeling them in, and I'm like, dang it. Like, I keep running this line. I got a shot. And so I just kind of stayed in his draft. Me and him, we were just talking about it in the waiting room. The draft model in this car is so freaking strong. So apparently I was the only guy that took 2 tires that was in the top 5. And here I am, top 3 finish. I did not like the finish for the leaders. I respect the hell out of Jamie. I really like Tyler. I can tell you this, Tyler Bowers and I, a lot of give and take. I know he's a new guy in the league. I want to see more of him. He raced really good. There was a lot of give and take. And Richie and me, man, that was probably some of the funnest racing me and him have ever done. But kudos to Bowers. I hate that he got taken out there. Rubbin's racing, but at the same time, if he can't make the clean pass like that, why even attempt it? So, not trying to bash on Jamie, but I didn't like that. And then go down there and do donuts in the grass. I didn't like that either. So, but we got a top 3 tonight. We got wrecked last week. So, way to take the momentum, try to get a gain in some points and move on to next week.
Yeah, somebody told me before, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield. Well, like you were the windshield tonight. You were able to get it done here. A third place a solid third place finish for sure. Like you said, it was an up and down night. It was very interesting. A lot of racing, this is a fun track. It can be a fun track because you can move all around the track. And I know a lot of the drivers were talking about how fun, this track can be because you can move around the track. I guess explain to the viewers out there, some of the guys that don't do this all the time, kind of how a track like this kind of lends itself. Well, I guess no more in real life, but at least on the sim, it lends itself to some really, really fun side-by-side racing.
Absolutely. Like I said, the draft model on this next-gen car is very strong, very strong. And really, if you can just save a little bit of tire and not push hard at the beginning, it could turn into really good racing. And honestly, the next-gen car in real life, the best tracks that it's on is the 1.5 miles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, every time we go to 1.5 miles, we have really, really good racing and a lot of respect among the drivers. It's the short tracks and the road courses. The super speedways sometimes are a little iffy. I mean, you don't see as much respect. But on the 1.5 miles, man, we could throw them in there and really play around with them, and it's a lot of fun. And when you got a good setup shop team that helps you out, like I run Ryco, I love Ryco. I know some other people in here run Premier and Conti and some other stuff too. But when you run a good quality setup and put the time in, that's the other thing that a lot of people don't preach: practice, practice, practice. Don't just jump in the sim, the night of the race and expect to have good results. Practice makes a difference. Practice makes respect on the track, because then your tolerances with the other drivers and stuff too. So that's my little pet peeve of the
night. Man, well, again, congratulations on the solid third place finish tonight. I'm going to hand you the mic to let you do your shout outs and your sponsor plugs.
Shout out to you and Tony. Shout out to Richie. Everybody that's part of this Full Throttle Sim Racing series, man. I love it. I'm so happy that I'm in this league. It's nice to be in a league with some really well respected people. And um, shout out to my team, RFH Racing. Shout out to my satellite team, Warrior Racing. Um, Bob Fitzpatrick Jr. and me, man, we had fast cars tonight. And I want to see some of the Warrior guys up there. Nick King, he was up there a little bit. He had some issues himself, but he had a fast car there towards the end. So shout out to them. Shout out to my work in real life and also that sponsors Full Throttle Sim Racing Series, and that is Best One Tire. I love what I do for them. They're a great American-based company. Love their values. I mean, I don't work a weekend at all. I work Monday through Friday. I get to enjoy my weekends. I get to enjoy my holidays. Next week, I get a 5-day weekend. Thanks to them, I get another 5-day weekend for New Year's. I mean, it's hard to find good companies like that anymore in the United States. So appreciate them. And yeah, appreciate you guys on the broadcast.
All right. Yeah, we appreciate them too, and appreciate having you out there. Good luck next week, man. Congratulations on the third place finish, and we'll see you out there.
Thanks, guys.
All right, it's your third place finisher tonight, Gavin Ruff, bringing home the 99. The Ruff and Huff show. Well, Ruff did pretty good. Huff had a few issues out there, but Ruff was able to get it in the in the top three, man. I'm going to throw it to you. I think you're standing by with our second place finisher, Mr. Richie Coy. Once again, you get to talk to this guy.
I get to talk to the bridesmaid again. Richie, man, you had a pretty good night there. You led a few laps up and down. You and Jamie kind of battling for a little while. I did see you hit the wall. I don't know if you hit it more than once, but I did see that once. How was your night tonight, man? I mean, you were able to work it all the way back up to second, though, for the finish here.
I tried my hardest not to get interviewed by you tonight, but I guess I failed at that.
You could have dropped behind. You could have dropped behind.
Listen, I was third coming out of
Kevin.
4. I was like all set.
True.
But
The stars and the moons align, you know?
yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with this car. There's times where I really like it, and then there's times where I want to just drive it straight into the wall. And it happened several times tonight. My pit strategy was god awful. Fortunately, I was able to get back on the strategy. When I didn't take tires at one time, fell back to 9th. I had to save a set, otherwise I wouldn't have had enough sets for the end of the race. And yeah, up and down night. We went back, we went forward, we went back, we went forward. Watch guys spin, watch guys spin, watch guys spin. So yeah, it was a race. If we came home second, we'll take it.
Yeah, well, that definitely was the night. Yeah, we saw a lot of guys having some issues, a lot of lead changes as well. And yeah, we were wondering about your little pit strategy as well. But yeah, caution flew. You were able to kind of get back on sequence. We saw you kind of being the cork in the bottle there for a few of the guys hanging on to that 9th space. And you were running the top side a little bit tonight too, which is pretty impressive. So I'll give you a little golf clap for that one. So good to see you out of your norm there for a bit.
Yeah, the top side was you could really kill people's momentum on the top side, and I wasn't trying to be that guy, but I didn't want to fall back, so I was giving them the whole bottom of the racetrack. I'm running up top, and if you're gonna go by, go by, and it worked out. We got a caution, got back on sequence, and then me and Jamie had a great little run there where we were just trying to draft our way away from everybody, and it worked until I slid through my pit stall for the third time tonight.
Ouch! So that's where you gave away the lead. Yeah, we didn't see
Yep.
that on stream, but yeah, you guys were battling. He almost looked like he was just toying with you a little bit, maybe saving a little fuel or just kind of saving the stuff behind you. But yeah, we were thinking it was going to be the two of you towards the end, and well, I mean, you did actually get the 1-2 at the end. So
Yeah, we did.
I guess the floor is yours, my man. Congrats! On
Appreciate it. We appreciate it. Got a shout out to Victory Fuel, Phoenix PCs, Icon Apparel, FTSR for the league. Got to thank. Sorry, I'm a little hoarse after yelling out throughout the race here. Thanks to the admin team. Thanks to Fury Motorsports for giving me a pretty good hot rod tonight, even though I wanted to drive it into the wall several times. But fought the urge, came home second. We'll take it. Thanks to the guys that showed a lot of class out there. A lot of some guys out there putting on good racing, and I like to see that. So yeah, that's it. Shout out to Tony's mom and dad. Haven't shout out to them in a while, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week wherever we're going.
Yeah, after watching tonight, but yeah, you've been slacking here in victory in the podium interviews. But yeah, anyway, good job tonight, man, and yeah, we'll talk to you later.
All right, guys.
And I think we have Brody now with our winner, Jamie Knopf.
Yeah, I'm down here. Victory Lane had to fight through some extra security down here, but standing down here with Jamie Knopf in the 48. Jamie, man, congratulations on the win tonight. Maybe not the way you wanted it to happen, but you're able to bring it to Victory Lane.
Yeah, man. Thank you. It was a long, hard run there. All them cautions at the beginning, and then I got loose and slid down pit road and got a lap down, got the lucky dog. So it's a long way to come back from the back. But yeah, man. On the last lap, I went to go in there, and about 5, 7 laps before that, he drove in there wide open and then parked it right in front of me. So I thought maybe I could do the same to him. Well, he drove down in there and only gave me one lane, and I got a little loose up under him, and then he he kind of moved up and bounced off the wall, and I was still there, and it spun him. If you go back and look at my in car, it don't look like I ever touch him until he bounces off the wall. I didn't even know I touched him right before that, but sorry to him. But glad he still finished fourth there. Didn't ruin his all night for nothing. But
Yeah, man. I mean, you did. You had an up and down night for sure. We saw that early on. You got, I don't know if you got loose or got, I don't remember if you got loose or got hit, but you ended up sliding down pit road sideways. And I think luckily you avoided, did you avoid a speeding penalty at that point or did you get one?
no, I got a speeding
Oh, you
penalty, but
did.
I cut all my tires and windshield off, so it only gave me 15 seconds. So that let me only get one lap down, and then I think we had a caution about 3 laps later.
What a comeback for sure, man. It's tough in those situations too. Just explaining to people that they were watching it, it's so easy to get down on yourselves like, man, my race is over. This is it, but you never want to give up. And this is a prime example of that. You never want to give up. You get those cautions, get your laps back, especially early in the race. Your race is not over. Yeah, you maybe killed a set of tires, but you can put new tires on. You didn't hit anything. You just slid down pit road and was able to keep going, man. So good job on that too. But it was quite an up and down night for sure. Just talk about some of the racing out there. It was pretty wild. We were watching 3, 4 wide racing, maybe some 5 wide at times. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, I think this is probably the best track on the sim and was in real life also. But yeah, if you could run high. Middle of the race, Richie stayed out on old tires, and I was too tight to run up high. And then I wasn't smart enough to try to pass him down low because I ain't want to get stuck on the bottom. And then so he stayed out in front of me, and then we had a caution, and I done burnt my right front up. And then on the restart, he drove up and took the lead, and then it took me a few laps to get going, and I was able to get up to Sackett, and I just like tried to push him on the straightaway best I could and run a lane up in the corner just so I wouldn't burn my tires up, and then just try to get away from everybody before we pitted there. And it worked out great, but he slid through his box. So then I didn't have a drafting partner at the end. So that kind of hurt that. But then I burnt my stuff up trying to catch the lap, not the lap cars, but the guys staying out on trying to make it on gas. I didn't know if they were going to make it or not after last week. So I was running hard as I could. And so I think Tyler saved his tires there and he was better up top. But like I said, hate it for him, but great run for him, and he still finished fourth. So
Yeah, I mean, and I got to tell you too, I hadn't talked to you since then, but congrats on the big cart win as well. We saw that out there. So awesome job there. If you guys know the name Jamie Knopf, you'll know why. He's a little bit well known in the karting world. So man, congratulations on that. I'm going to throw it over to Tawny there and let Tawny give you a little insight or little input.
Yeah, well, congrats on the win there. Yeah, probably definitely not the way you wanted it to go, but hey, you still got it. I know you and Richie, you guys were fighting there for a little, until pit stops were the green flag pit stops were going to happen, and I just kind of felt you were toying with him a little bit. I don't know if you couldn't get to him or you just figured, I'm just going to come back here and just save a little gas, save him stuff. I mean, he was definitely not walking away from you, and like I said, I just kind of felt like you were toying with him a little bit. Is that the
well,
case?
I knew earlier in the race it was hard to pass him, and he had older tires. So, and when I got to Sackett, we started pulling away from the guys that had stayed out on older tires and had to pit earlier. And so we were actually making gain, like pulling away from the field and 2 or 3 tenths faster a lap. So I just stayed right there because if I knew I tried to pass him, that was just going to bring everybody right back to us. And I'd rather it just come down to me and him at the end or have a shot than people 5 wide again like we were in the middle of the race.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, we kind of talked about that too. You guys were definitely. I think Tyler was behind you guys in third at that time, and yeah, you were pulling away from him. So again, man, yeah, good job tonight, and we'll see. Hopefully, there's no animosity between you and Tyler there for that.
All right.
Yeah, I hope not.
Well, we turn our attention to Atlanta next week. The old Atlanta, worn out Atlanta. Have you had time to think about that yet? About what it's going to take to kind of get around that track? You talking about this track being worn out? That track there is going to be slick.
Yeah, it's like this one, but it's a lot smaller, so it'd be extremely worse. So everybody that was loose tonight, they need to probably tighten their car up a little bit next week because it's probably going to be a lot looser there than it is here. But
All right, man. Well, I'm going to let you get to celebrating down here in Victory Lane. Congratulations, man, again on the win tonight. On a club, you was able to get it done there at the end. A tight battle to the finish line. You were able to eke it out, man. Congratulations, and we'll see you next. Or we'll let you do your shout outs and your sponsor plays. Go ahead.
all right, I thank Pink Magic Tire Prep, you guys for putting the league on and broadcasting the race also. So I have something to watch during the week when nothing good on TV.
I know we're off season. There ain't nothing good to watch. I know that's for sure. So, man. All right. Well, congratulations. We'll see you next week in Atlanta.
All right, thank you.
There's your winner tonight, Jamie Knopf in the 48, getting it done. Tony, what an exciting finish. A long green flag run there at the end. This seems to be the kind of pattern we've seen lately. We got some cautions early on the races, and it gets strung out at the end. We have a long run, green flag pit stops, and it comes down to a tight battle there on the last corner of the last lap to get to the finish line.
Well, we usually say that at a plate track. It usually comes down in the last corner in the last lap. We didn't think it was going to come by today, but we had a little bit of everything. We had tons of lead changes. We didn't really have a dominant car all night. And then you had, did Lewis have him enough gas? I mean, obviously he didn't, but there was a lot of what ifs and buts going on tonight. And again, these guys made an exciting race. That green flag run at the end was a definite awesome thing. And you're right, it has become a pattern. And now if we could just get the green flag to go on throughout the entire race, I think we're like halfway there.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
We got to get those little
We
quirks
just got to get
out.
the first half to match the back half, and we'll be all set.
All right. Well, next week is sure to be an exciting one as well, as we had the old Atlanta 2008 here in iRacing for the Atlanta 250 for the Victory Fuel Cup Series. It'll be really exciting to see what those guys can do at that track for sure. And you can catch all the action live here on Full Throttle Television every Monday night. And we're going to try to work out our bugs here. I don't know what the drop frames is going on here. We're going to work on that this week to try to make that better for you guys out there. I know it's annoying for sure. And it's annoying for me too. And we're going to have a word with our provider, but we'll see what we can do about that. But anyway, that's going to do it for us here at Auto Club. Hope you guys enjoyed the show like we did. We definitely enjoyed the racing out there tonight. It was a lot of fun to watch. And we'll see if we can do it again next week. So for Tony Solari and everybody at Full Throttle Television, my name's Brady Hanna. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you next week from the Peach State, Atlanta Motor Speedway.